B.
Okay, so here, question one is B. So we're talking now about that logical comparisons. Okay, why it's B?
Because first of all, it says the downtown park in my city is better than any other park. And then in the first choice, it says better than any park, where it makes more sense in choice B than in
Okay,
choice.
so here, when it comes to comparative, when it comes to the comparative form, okay, and you want to compare the park to the rest of the parks, but also you want to use the comparative form, comparative, which is better than here. So we should use some words like else or like other. Okay, so he is better than anyone else in the group, for example, not other anyone, and that's it. Okay, and here you
Yeah.
want to compare the park, okay, to the rest of the parks. Okay, so here you use that comparative form. So we should use the word other. Okay, and an other in another structure, sometimes it's else. Okay, Malak?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, as for number two,
A.
number two's A, your assignment is better than him. Are you
No,
sure?
I said B. Sorry, B.
Okay, so it's supposed to be B as well. So your assignment is better than his. Why?
Like makes sense again, because then if you say your assignment is better than him, you're like talking about him as in a like.
Yes, exactly. So here, now you're comparing the assignment. You're comparing the assignment to someone. So this is what we call the faulty comparisons. Faulty comparisons. Why it's a faulty comparison? Because you compare something to someone, which is not logical. Okay, but here it's logical to compare the assignment to someone else's assignment. So you compare an assignment to an assignment, not to a person. Okay, so here your assignment is better than him. Okay, better than his, not him. And here we intend to use assignment, his assignment. Okay.
Yes.
Number three, the principal.
B.
It's her.
B.
B. Why?
Because it says we're gonna go on the same like path. So it says the principal at my middle school was different than my elementary school. If we said the principal at my middle school was different than the one at my elementary school, we're adding
Okay, so
than the.
again, the main idea, the same idea. So the principal at my school was tougher than my elementary school. So here you're comparing the principal of the middle school to the elementary school, not to the principal in the elementary school. Here, than that of the elementary school. So we're supposed to add something like that. Okay, but here the principal at my middle school was tougher than the one here. So the one here refers to the principal as well. We're talking about the other principal at my elementary school. But here you're comparing the principal to a school. So again, you compare someone to something. You're comparing someone to a place. No, you've
Mhm.
got the idea, Maluka?
Yes.
Okay, so it's supposed to be a one more time. Okay, because you're talking about what? Because you're comparing the principal at the middle school to the principal at the elementary school. Okay, so
Mhm.
far so good.
Yes.
Okay, number four.
B.
I hope that my job application is better than the other applicants. So I hope that my job application is better than the other applicants. Yes, here, because of the apostrophe. So here, may you clarify the difference between applicants in A and applicants in B?
For the first one, we're comparing his job application with like applicants as in people, but then for the second one, the apostrophe is like the clarifying the other applicants' applications.
So here, the first applicant, now you're referring to the a candidate or you're referring to people. But as for the second one, you're referring to the applicant's applications. Okay, so
Yes.
here, this apostrophe S told you that we're referring to applications.
Their
The
applications.
applicants.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, okay, thank you so much. Huh? Number 5,
Number 5 is also B.
nurse provide many of the same treatment than doctors provide, and provide many of the same treatments than, yes, more than the doctor provides. Yeah. Okay, so here, this is one word time. Okay, this is B. Okay, here, what were the two sides of comparisons in B?
The nurse practitioners are providing same treatments as what the doctors are providing. So we're comparing the nurses, like what are they providing with what the doctors are providing.
Okay, okay. 6, number 6.
A.
So, A. So let me check. I was disappointed to learn that students who did less work in the class earned better grades than the students who put in more effort. Okay, why it's not B?
Because it says in B, who did less work in the class earned better grades than students of effort. We wanna like understand why, like we wanna do a clear comparison between them. So by explaining how students who did less work get better grades than the students who actually put in effort. We
Okay,
wanna
in
compare
B?
between them.
So, okay, so do you want to say that in B we have a faulty comparison?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, what are the two sides of comparison?
The students who did less work with the students who did effort.
Okay, so here, students who did less work in class earned better grades than the students of effort. Okay, so that's why it's A. Okay, so I was disappointed to learn that students who did less work. Okay, yes, number 7.
A.
Okay, so this is A. Relative, why again?
Okay, they're talking about the collection of the local town's art museum. So we're comparing it with the Louvre Museum. So that of, or the collection of the Louvre Museum is far more impressive. So you
So,
had to add that of
so
and
relative
like,
to the collection of my local Stan Art Museum, that of the Louvre is far more impressive relative to the collection of my local Tan's art. That Louvre is far more impressive. So here it's wrong, be wrong, because here you're comparing the collection of the local
the
Tan's
location
art museum to Louvre itself. Okay, but here I'm supposed to compare a collection to another collection. So that's why it's A. Okay,
yes.
which is relative to the collection of my local 10. That of and that of here is used as the pronoun that can refer to that singular name. So instead of saying or repeating, بدل ما تعيدي تاني. Okay, instead of saying the word collection, no, here in this case you have
That of.
you have yes, you have added that you have that added that instead. Okay. As for the plural, it would be something else. I think we're going to have an example. Okay, number 8.
Number 8 is B.
Algebra is better understood as a study of mathematical principles than simply a study of letters. So here you're comparing a study of mathematical principles than to a study of letters. Okay, so what about A? Why it's a faulty comparison?
We're comparing between the study of mathematical principles with the study of letters. There it's comparing between the study of mathematical principles and studying letters in general.
Okay, so here, better understood as the study of mathematical principles than simply the study of. Okay. Okay, so here I think we should repeat the word study. Okay. a general is typically more experienced than a lieutenant. Huh. So which one works? A or B?
This is A.
More experienced than? Okay. So here, if you add the verb here, so it means that you're comparing a verb to another verb. Okay, but here I don't think that
Yes.
he does something. So the general doesn't do anything. So here, even I have used the verb of being here is. So he doesn't do anything. So here there is no need to add does. So a general is typically more experienced than, okay, so here you're comparing the general to the lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Okay, okay, yes. So it's
And
supposed
then
to be,
content is A.
yeah. Okay, huh.
It's A.
I find walking far easier than running. I find walking far easier than the times. So here you're comparing walking 2 times. Illogical. So here
No.
you're comparing an
Yes.
activity, which is walking, to another activity, which is running. So that's why A is perfect. Okay, Maluka. So this was your homework. It's okay. Just prepare yourself for today's lesson. It's going to be about redundancy and wordiness. Redundancy and wordiness. Okay. Just hold on, please.
Okay.